The information shared is for educational purposes only. Before taking any action, please seek the advice of a financial or tax professional. Hi, this is Ron Yaish with Special Needs Life Planning. Here, as we go through a demo, checking out Alaska Able Plan, the 529A Able account. And here we are on their website. And the first thing that pops up is this little memo about a change that recently took place. I'm going to actually include this in the notes below so that you can see this at a later time. I'm assuming once we close this out, it's not going to necessarily pop up. But rollovers from 529 college savings accounts into 529A ABLE accounts up to the annual maximum contribution are now permitted under federal law. The state treatment of these rollovers is currently being determined by each individual state. So that was a very important update. And number 3, the federal tax savers credit has been extended to include contributions to ABLE accounts with some limits. That's something that you should speak to a tax professional to give you some guidance on how to manage that, if that makes sense for you in your situation. Okay, so let's close this out. Close. Okay, so here we are on the Alaska ABLE plan. And we have forms, we have different ideas of what to do, save smart, invest easily, start here. So I like this. When a site like this is simple, I find it to be more impressive, actually, because you don't need all the bells and whistles. It's a savings plan. Let's figure out the benefits. Let's figure out the investment options. How do I sign up? Okay. So plan benefits. Let's see. Take 15 minutes for your future. Open an Alaska Able plan account. I like that. They're letting you know it's not going to take you hours and hours. They're going to keep it to a reasonable 15 minutes, which is great. And plan highlights, save at special advantages, maintain your current benefits. We know all this. Down below, below this video, you will see a link for the webinar if you would like to take advantage of that. We run a webinar at Special Needs Life Planning that focuses all about the ABLE account, what it is, an overview. I'm not going to go through all of that here. Just the point here is to help you navigate through this site with some of their own details here. Okay, so with the Alaska ABLE plan, you can access your saving by going online, calling us, mailing a paper form. So they're covered. Whatever you're comfortable with is still accessible. And I like the fact that they have a debit card or a check when you contribute to the Fifth Third Bank checking option. So we're going to see what that means in a little bit. Avoid hidden fees. Annualized investment costs on assets per investment option range from 34 basis points to 38 basis points. A basis point is part of 1%, right? It's just another way to say it's 0.34, 0.38. In the business world, we use the terms basis points. Depending on which investment option you select, each account is charged an account maintenance fee of $15 each quarter. This fee can be discounted by $3.75 if you select email delivery for statements and confirmations. The fee can be discounted by another $1.25 if the account owner or authorized individual is a resident of Alaska. So if you're a resident of Alaska, you save $1.25. If you opt to do things digitally, then you will save another $3.75. So you have the ability to save $5 a quarter, which is a big deal, instead of paying $15. And we're not going to go into the eligibility because we cover that in detail in the webinar. And this is just a list of general qualified disability expenses. This is a lot more about the ABLE account itself. Okay. So we're going to leave this section, plan benefits, and we're going to go to investment options. Okay, this is a little more specific to the Alaska plan. And FDIC insured checking option from Fifth Third Bank. I like to see that. I like to see that there is a checking option. I like to see that you can choose something that is FDIC insured. You can even contribute to an FDIC insured checking account that lets you withdraw money using a debit card so you can easily use your funds for everyday expenses. So this is a great way to work on a life skill. Having a debit card is something that that can be used and can be a tool. So we see that there are options here. Counted 6 options. You have an aggressive option, moderately aggressive, growth, moderate, moderately conservative, and conservative option. Basically cutting the pie of stocks, bonds, and cash. And let's go into that. Let's see. Can I click on something here? Let's see if I can click on it before I get to the link on the bottom. Okay. So let me click conservative. What does that bring me to? Ooh, okay, conservative option. We're not gonna go through them all. We're just gonna use this as a sample. The objective here, the investment option seeks to provide substantial capital preservation, limited current income, and very low capital appreciation. Okay, they're telling you about the strategy and the risk, and of course, you have to have plan disclosures, which is always important. The investment option has a number of investment-related risks. You need to understand those risks. And okay, so let's go back to the investment options. Okay, and I believe if we click the portfolio performance, we should be able to see all the portfolios together. Okay, so we have these options plus the checking account. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have a checking option. So we can choose to be in the market. We could choose to sit on the sidelines, whatever makes us comfortable. And this is something regarding choosing the right one. I'd suggest consulting a financial professional to give you the guidance on that point. And again, these are fairly new, so it's hard to really figure out the history here. Who is the investment manager? That wasn't really made clear to me. I'm sure it's here. Well, not sure. Let me click the aggressive investment option again and go down to the very bottom. Okay. Not so clear who the investment. Okay. National Able Alliance. Member plan addendum. This member plan addendum should be read in conjunction. Okay. Member plan addendum. National Able Alliance. Alaska Able Plan. Alaska Able Plan. The account balance limit is 400,000. Okay, that's usually set up to be the amount at which point the plan will not accept any additional funds. Usually does not mean that you can't allow your money to grow beyond that if that works for you. Just taking a moment here, trying to figure out beyond the bank, which we made mention before, who is the money with? Okay, not so clear yet. So these are the different fees. Illustration. Okay, they're giving you an idea of no impact on Alaska state benefits as long as you keep the account below 100,000. And okay, beyond getting that little deduction, that little percentage, dollar percentage off of the expense fees, Alaska doesn't offer a tax deduction. Account in the member plan not guaranteed. Okay, talking about the bank again. What is going on here? Somebody please help us figure out who the investment manager is. Where's the money going? Okay. Maybe it's a name that I didn't even recognize yet. But let's see. The program, the National ABLE Alliance, was developed by the program manager at the direction of the member states to provide the member states with the ability to offer ABLE accounts to their eligible citizens through a program with the scale to attract high-quality investment managers and service providers to the program and to offer common program elements, services, and costs to each of the member plans in the program. Current list of states that sponsor an ABLE plan in the program. Each state member state, save with ABLE. Additional states offer a plan, structure of the plan. Okay, at the direction of the member states, the program manager has established a trust to provide the investment and reinvestment of the assets of the member plans that participate in the program. Here we go. Here is the investment advisor. Serves as the administrator of the trust. The assets of each member plan participating in the program are held and accounted for in a separate series of the trust on behalf of the member plan. The asset of each series belongs solely to the member plan that contribute to the assets to the trust. Okay, so now we know who the who's managing the money and who's taking care of the investments. Okay, it's important to know. And they discuss the fees, which I like that they're open about that and that they're letting you know that there are risks. But, okay, the contribution. The initial and additional contribution minimum is $25. So it takes $25 to open up this Alaska ABLE savings account. And if you want to put any more money in, there has to be a minimum of $25 in that in the subsequent contributions. The limit for the year is $15,000. This is using $15,000 is the 2018 number, and the number matches up to the gift exemption total that we're allowed per person. Okay, withdrawals, investment exchange. Okay, I feel a lot better and more comfortable now that I know who the players are. if you wanted to get access to this, whoopsie daisy, you wanted to get access to this, you can just go to um, investment options, and any one of the options down below where they have the risk, you can click the plan disclosure statement, which is always important to have access to. Let's go back. No, we're not going to go back. Okay, investment options. I like it. It's just clean. It's simple. We're going to get to the this get started in just a moment, but I always like to see what it is that they offer when you click forms. Let's click the forms. Okay. So they give you the enrollment option, management of account. So enrollment could be done online, or you could do it through hard copy of paper. Investment changes, you could do it online. Again, you can contribute contributions online as well as via paper, withdrawals, authorization. Use this form to grant a person the ability to act on your account. Okay. So this is, fairly straightforward. And if you have any questions, you can contact the administrators. You can contact the people behind this plan, email them, you can mail them, and looks pretty straightforward. I like it. I like it. They even have a business continuity plan. What happens to the people that are running this plan disappear or they're just not available? Something happens if there's an emergency. We looked at the plan disclosure documents already, and it's always good to have a security policy. And let's go ahead and see what happens when we get started. Well, actually, you know what? I want to go back to the home page. See, you're giving me that thing again. See if I didn't miss anything. Okay. No. Okay, so let's start saving. Setting up your Alaska Able Plan account, telling us what I need to have. I've seen this before. Okay. Enter a new account owner information. Obtain a saved enrollment. Okay, that's if I started something. We're going to use don't really like doing this because it's not really so nice. Hope it's not illegal. I really hope it's not illegal to put in information like that. But okay, so again, after that, I can't really because it's not a real person. I can't go any further. But there are 6 steps, right? There's all about you. You have to enter your personal information about your authorized individual. If there is somebody that is going to be able to manage your account or help you, mom, dad, or beneficiary, then you're going to have the ability to choose investments, pick the funding method. Is there going to be a regular check that's going to be coming every month? Is this going to be coming from your salary? Is this something that is going to be coming? This could always change, but they just want to know how you plan on starting. And select a delivery option. Again, you do save if you choose the digital option. You do save at least $3.75. And if you are an Alaska resident, you save another $1.25. So that can get you to save $5 off of their quarterly $15 fee. They go through who can open this account. And again, I'm not going to go through this because I don't think it's appropriate, but I can't because it would not be right. And just wanted to get you through the door so you see what this is like. And again, please select the account owner's disability, the onset of which occurred prior to their 26th birthday. So they use the term code 1, which is developmental disorder, code 2, intellectual disability, and they keep going down to code 7. And okay, basis under which able eligibility is asserted. Okay, so are you saying that you're eligible because you're part of SSI, because you're part of SSDI, or you're going to provide a certified letter from a physician? By checking this box, you certify that the account owner does not have an existing ABLE account. We've seen that in other plans. I think that's great. That's you letting, saying that you don't have another ABLE account, that you're aware that you're not allowed to have another ABLE account. So I'm just going to see if they allow me to go forward. I don't think they will. No, they don't. Okay, so that was it today. This is Ron Yaish with Special Needs Life Planning. We just concluded a demo on the Alaska ABLE plan. If you have any questions, you could always email us at info@specialneedslifeplanning.com. If you would like to send a specific question to us or make a comment regarding these plans, you can reach us at specialneedslifeplanning.com/financial. On the bottom right, you should be able to see a message box. Hopefully it's still there when you get to that page. And that way you can reach out to us and send us a question if emailing is not an option. Please share this information with your friends, with your family members, with other individuals that may benefit, with other groups that can benefit from these types of demos. Again, look down below this video. We have a link to our webinar that we offer, a free webinar to learn all about, to get the overview of the 529A ABLE account. And thank you so much for joining us today. It means a lot that you've spent the time with us. Just wanted to ask you if you could to please subscribe to our channel. It does help us. It means a lot to us. And if you are watching this on the blog, you wouldn't be able to subscribe, but you would be able to put in your email address and join the ABLE Report community. That means when we come out with information, when we come out with our ABLE reports, you would receive it. So please enter your email address if this is on the blog, or click subscribe on right below this video. Thanks so much. Until next time.